What's the difference between justice and revenge? Someone hurts you, maybe they lie, they betray you, or they take something you can't get back. Your heart burns and you want to make them pay. But here's the question: do you want justice or revenge? That sounds similar, Abi. They both come after a wrong, but they come from very different places and lead to very different outcomes. Let's dive deeper into difference between justice and revenge and why confusing the two can keep the entire society trapped in the cycle of violence. What is revenge? Let's start with revenge. Revenge is personal, it's emotional, it's driven by pain, anger, or humiliation. It's not about the fairness, it's about balance, but your kind of balance. When someone wrongs you, revenge says you made me suffer, so now you will suffer too. In the short term, it feels satisfying, like taking back control. But revenge rarely ends cleanly because once you hurt them, they want revenge on you. Then your family retaliates, then theirs, and soon nobody even remembered who started it. That's how feed, wars, and bloodlines of hate are born. Revenge doesn't heal, it multiplies the wound. It multiplies the wound. What about justice? Justice, on the other hand, is impersonal. It's guided by principle, not passion. Justice asks what is fair, what restores balance without causing much harm. In a just system, punishment isn't just about payback, it's about accountability, prevention, and restoration. The goal of justice is to protect the society and repair relationship, not to destroy the other side. Justice seeks truth and closure. Revenge seeks pain and satisfaction. They might start with the same spark, anger at being wronged, but justice turns that anger into order, while revenge turns it into chaos. The psychology behind it, our brains actually reward revenge. When you imagine getting back at someone, your brain release dopamine, the same chemical linked to pleasure and addiction. That's why revenge feels so good even though it's destructive. Justice, however, operates on reasons, not impulse. It requires patience, empathy, and trust in something larger than yourself. That's hard, especially when the system fails you. That's often when people say, if justice won't do it, I will. That's the exact moment when justice collapses into revenge. Let's look at some examples. In Shakespeare's Hamlet, a prince seeks to avenge his father's murder, but his quest for revenge consumes him. In trying to destroy the guilty, he destroys himself and everyone around him. That's the tragic logic of revenge. Now, contrast that with South Africa and after apartheid, when Nelson Mandela became president, he could have chosen revenge, but no one would have blamed him. Instead, he chose justice through reconciliation. The Truth and Reconciliation Commission allowed victims and perpetrators to face each other, confess, and begin healing. It wasn't perfect, but it prevented a civil war. That's the power of justice. It doesn't erase pain, but it transforms it into peace. The social impact. When societies confuse justice and revenge, the results are dangerous. Revenge leads to cycles of violence, gang wars, political retaliation, ethnic conflict. Every act of revenge becomes the seed for another justice. Though breaks the cycle, it says we will punish wrongdoings, but not with hate. We will seek truth, not blood. That's why modern legal systems were created to remove personal emotion for punishment. When done right, justice protects everyone, even the accused, because it is based on principles, not rage. The emotional truth. But let's be honest, revenge feels easier. Justice asks you to wait, to forgive, or to trust a system that might fail you. So the question becomes, what kind of world do we want to live in? The one ruled by emotion or the one ruled by reason? Because if revenge is fire, justice is water. Water burns fast and bright, but destroys everything in its path. Water takes time, it flows, cleans, and sustains life. Both powerful, but only one can build a future. So here's the difference in one line. Revenge is about making someone hurt. Justice is about making things right. Revenge fits the past. Justice protects the future. The next time you are wronged by a person, a system, or life itself, ask yourself, do I want revenge or do I want peace? Thank you for watching. If this video made you think differently about violence and justice, leave a comment below. And if you believe in transforming pain into purpose, subscribe, because we have got more new conversations coming about violence, peace, and the human conditions.